Hey guys, we are Sean and Christy. This is Long Long Honeymoon, and today we're taking a look at the M-Class e-bike by Ariel rider. E-bike means electric bike, and you can think of these bikes as sort of a merger of a traditional bike and a moped or scooter. The big development in recent years has been lithium-ion batteries that deliver lots of power but less weight. At first glance, it looks like a normal bike, but this bike is packing a high-torque electric motor that can propel you down the road all by itself.
It will assist you if you so desire. So you can turn it off or you can turn it on. You can adjust how much assist you want.
E-bikes are a game changer for RV travel because they give you a means of easy, long-distance transportation. You can now leave your big honkin' RV rig sitting in your campsite, but still get out and see the area. Ariel rider claims a travel distance of 70 miles for this M-Class e-bike. Of course, the range is going to vary depending upon the terrain and your particular beer belly. Let's just call them long distance. The M in M-Class stands for both minimum and maximum. These bikes are minimal in terms of their size and stature, which makes them travel friendly and great in crowded urban environments. But if you add the optional storage gear, you can carry a maximum amount of stuff. And it will really surprise you the first time you take an e-bike out for a ride, because you will feel that invisible hand
giving you a push.
All right, so just had the first ride. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of surprising when you feel the torque from that motor pull you forward. It's pretty powerful.
And that's what makes it such a great option for people that are wanting to explore an area with a bike that maybe you probably couldn't do it before. I know that I couldn't ride a bike 20 miles around a town that had a lot of hills and that sort of thing, but with this bike, I could totally do that, because as long as I'm pedaling a little bit, giving a little bit of effort, this thing will pick up the slack and send me on my way.
All right guys, so let's take an up close look at this M-Class e-bike from Ariel rider. It's got a lot of really nice features for the RV traveler. First and foremost, size and weight. This thing weighs about 47.5 pounds. So it's about the same weight as a 2,000 watt generator on average. This lithium battery is removable, and it weighs about 7 pounds. So you can kind of do the math. If you're trying to figure out if this would work with your particular bike rack, you can always take off this battery to save some weight. Notice that the battery and the motor are centrally located on this bike, so you've got sort of a good center of gravity. Even though it's a smaller bike, I'm a bigger guy and I can ride these bikes quite comfortably. The seat and the handlebars are quite adjustable to accommodate a larger person. Plus, if you look at the slope of the center bar, it's easy to step through the center of the bike. So if you're sort of mobility challenged, these bikes are pretty user-friendly from that standpoint. The wheels are 20-inch wheels, and that makes for kind of better maneuverability around town. They're small and nimble. These racks on the front and rear of the bike are optional, and I really think they're a wise purchase. If you notice this front rack, it attaches directly to the bike frame. So when you turn the wheel, the rack stays in the same position. So if you have a lot of weight there, you're not throwing off your balance by shifting that weight left and right. That weight stays planted. These bikes have headlights and taillights. In fact, we can turn them on by holding down the plus button on the display. Voila. So that's a really nice feature of an e-bike. You know, you no longer have to worry about a separate battery to charge your headlight and your tail light. The bikes have pretty nice little mudguard fenders that are included, and front and rear hydraulic disc brakes. The brakes do a great job of stopping the bike. So here you can see the rear hydraulic brakes and a really nice, robust, adjustable kickstand. These thick Well-Go pedals, a Dapu motor, which is apparently quite good. Again, the motor produces 95 Newton meters of torque. It's a 500 watt motor that will really propel even a 200 plus pound man, not only down the road, but up a hill. The battery is a Samsung lithium battery. Again, the battery you can charge on or off the bike. Of course, they include a battery charger. The bike comes with a couple of keys that you can use to lock your battery in place on the bike. There is a grab handle to the rear of the seat. So if your bike is on a bike rack and it's nestled alongside a lot of other bikes, you can just grab it and pull it out from the rear in that fashion. Another great little feature is what they call walk mode. If you hold down the minus sign, the bike will pull itself forward. So you can walk the bike around in that way. You don't even have to push the bike just like pushes itself forward. The front handlebars are adjustable. Again, we slide this little lever, flip it up, and then you can rotate these handlebars as you see fit. You can see that the LCD screen is backlit, which is a nice feature.
On the left handlebar is an LCD display panel. It includes a trip meter, a battery level meter, a speedometer, and you can toggle the assist level from 0 all the way up to Speed Demon 6.
And the bike even includes a bell. Gotta like that. Nice paint job. The frame is all aluminum, so you don't have to worry about rust issues. On the left, you will see the throttle. Yikes. If you have the assist set to 0 and you twist that little piece right there on the handle, it will act as a throttle. It'll really get up and go. And in that case, it's acting almost like a moped would, I suppose. On the right, you've got a gear shifter. And if you're stopped and you're about to go up a hill, you can always shift, and you've got a total of 3 gears on the gear shifter. You've got really nice sort of faux leather accents here on the handles and also on the seat. I think the bike is tastefully branded. You know, the Ariel Rider logo is on the battery and on the frame and on the seat and on the handles. Now, these bikes are only available online, and of course they are listed in our Amazon store. You can buy them through Amazon. They will be shipped either directly to you, in which case you will be responsible for setup and assembly, or you can have them shipped directly to a participating bike shop, and you can have the bike shop set up the bike for you. Now, the company says that these bikes can be set up by an experienced person in less than 10 minutes. In our case, we probably spent about half an hour per bike assembling all the pieces together. They give you everything that you need pretty much to put the bike together. You get a bag with a number of wrenches, Allen wrenches, and crescent wrenches and so forth. So you've got all the basic tools that you need. But beyond just assembly, there is what I would call setup and configuration, customizing it to you. So I would say if you're an experienced bicycle person, you probably wouldn't have any trouble putting these things together. If you don't have a lot of experience putting bikes together, it might be worth your while just to have them shipped to a bike shop or to take yours to a bike shop and have them do kind of the setup and tune-up of your bike. The only functional criticism that I would make, you have to toggle the assist level down to 0 in order to use the throttle. In other words, the throttle does not override the assist. If you have the assist set on any level from 1 all the way up to 6, your throttle is basically dead until you toggle it back down to 0. And it would be kind of nice if you could override that assist with the throttle when you want to. But my understanding is that's really a limitation of the motor. And the motor has a lot of upsides in terms of the incredible torque that it produces. So that's, you know, a bit of a trade-off.
Prices may fluctuate, but at the time of this video, these bikes are priced at well under $2,000, which makes them pretty affordable as e-bikes go. That's it, guys. A look at the Ariel Rider M-Class e-bikes. We really like these things.
Yeah, I think they're very user-friendly. Like, they're easy to maneuver. The way they've got the baskets attached make them super easy to use and pile up with your stuff.
A lot of great features and a lot of quality components went into this very thoughtful design by Ariel Rider. We're really pleased with these bikes, and we will be taking them with us on the road. And by the way, we have found a storage solution for these bikes.
Yep, so stay tuned for that video to see how we plan on moving these bad boys around.
Yes, these M-Class bikes will be appearing in some future videos. So if you're interested in these bikes, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yeah, and if you haven't already, please click the bell icon next to the subscribe button so that you never miss a fresh episode of Loloho.
Shout out to Ariel Rider for sending us these e-bikes to show you guys. Until next time, we are Sean and Christy.
Loloho!
If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you disliked it, give it a thumbs down. Feel free to leave a comment. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. I saw those teeth.